Oh shit. Oh shit. 30 seconds in, I had to set some shit up. My bad. P.S.A. back in the building. Politics and Sports of America, your new source for politics and sports of America. Let's get it in. It's time to talk about the Colorado Buffs. I've been on them. I'm gonna stay on them, continue on them, and also be on everybody else because I gotta get back to it. I gotta get back to work. I've been switching up shit, moving, new job and shit. So I've been kind of low key off this YouTube shit, but I've been keeping my ears and my eyes close to the game, what's going on. You know, like I've been saying, I'm a big college football fan. So this right here is big time news for me. It was crazy for me to pop open my phone every other day, pop open my computer every day and see something about Colorado every other day. I mean, even though the season over with, they still buzzing, popping, jumping, and it ain't really good. It ain't in a good way. Not from what I would like to see. Because like I told y'all before, don't get me wrong. I know y'all see me get on these motherfuckers and talk about what they doing and ain't doing whatever, but I'm a Colorado fan. I was a fan of what Prime was trying to do. That's why I say key word was. I was a fan of what they were trying to do and what they had going on. And, you know, Prime could build a dynasty and all this. You know, I'm looking into all that. So I was really trying to make light of the situation and try to bring good to it. But the more and more ass kissing y'all did, it just pissed me off. And y'all continuing to do it, even though these kids is speaking out. Y'all steady taking Prime side. I want to start this video off by letting y'all know that the reason why the Colorado Dynasty is over with before it even began, one of the main reasons because you prime panty droppers, you prime puppets, you prime pussies out here. You prime, I don't know what to call it. You prime the primettes. I mean, y'all juke and jive, duck and dodge for this man. I don't get it. I don't understand him, man. Y'all stroke this man ego so hard to the point where he feels like he can't do no wrong. He can't say nothing wrong. Even if he give y'all some good gems here and there, y'all still look past all the bullshit he do. Even though these kids is sitting up here telling y'all, like, man, this man is treating us this way. He treating us that way. It ain't no pussy shit going on. It ain't no bitch ass shit going on. It just, you have to call a spade a spade. If I go into a situation and the coach talking to me crazy, he ain't really paying me no attention. He ain't even really giving me a chance. But on the flip side, he wiping these other motherfuckers' ass when they shit. Waiting on these motherfuckers hand and foot, letting them get away with shit, doing this, doing that. And then on the other hand, saying, oh, if you ain't a dog, you just ain't gonna make it. How you think these young guys is really feeling behind closed doors? You know what I'm saying? But then on the flip side, you got these grown ass men, Big Dog Chico and life, all y'all stroking this other grown man ego, making him feel like he doing right. And these kids are sitting here behind closed doors telling y'all like, hello, this ain't what it seemed. This ain't what's going on. So me personally, I wasn't finna get on here and stroke his ego. I wasn't finna get on here all Prime. Yeah, he doing, Shedeur, yeah. I wasn't finna be one of them. I'm gonna be one of those that's like, hold on now, pump your brakes. What the fuck is really going on? Because Coach Prime is not the only black coach in college football. He's not the only coach in college football. It's 16. Well, let's say it's 15 other black coaches in FBS. So it's a lot more. It's a lot more stuff going on in the culture than just Prime. So you Prime Mets need to really cool it out. You Prime puppets really know. Oh, what the fuck he get y'all? Free tickets or something? Do he get y'all free access to shit? Like, what the fuck is it? But y'all have to understand, I'm cool with all that. If y'all getting y'all money and getting y'all views and all that, but at the same time, y'all can't shoot these young guys down talking as if they doing wrong. Because they sitting up here telling y'all what's going on behind closed doors. I'm just one of the ones that listen. I'm one of the ones that peeped it before it was even going on. And then they start coming out saying, yeah, confirming it. Yeah, that's what's going on. Most transfers out. Colorado got the most transfers out another reason why the dynasty is over with, because already players are transferring out. Just think about it. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's a new day and age, man. It's transfer portal, man." Is it? But just think about it. When Nick Saban or any of the Kirby Smart, any of these coaches went into a program, did y'all see a mass exodus of players? Did y'all see players come into the program and then after 1 year just bounce a whole bunch of they main core recruits? Some of not just people that they didn't recruit. I'm talking about they main core recruit. Dylan Edwards is a guy that's been with this man since he was 7 years old, and y'all calling Dylan Edwards phony. That's what tickles me. Dylan Edwards been with this man all his life, damn near. He gets to Colorado. He giving Dylan Edwards the ball. He giving him all the shine. But y'all never know how Dylan feeling about it. Because I bet it was times Dylan felt like he wasn't supposed to get the ball, or he didn't need the ball, or he was tired, or he felt overworked. Felt like it was putting too much on the young man because he wasn't nothing but a freshman. So it probably was times where Dylan felt like, hey, man, Prime, but of course he can't say to this grown-ass man, this the coach. Like, Prime, you and then Dylan got to sit up and listen to the way he talked to the other guys. Think about that. These players got to sit up and listen to the way he talks to the other guys and talks about the other guys as if they ain't shit. So since they getting the ball, they getting playing time, they feeling like they the shit. He trying to make them feel more than what the fuck they is. Ain't nobody better than nobody. Everybody get the same opportunities if you in the same craft doing the same work. So everybody deserves the same opportunity. So it ain't like you should be like, oh no, he ain't a dog. He can get out the way. Oh no, he ain't about shit. Get the fuck. That's how Prime talk to these motherfuckers. So Dylan them, Carmani McClain, Alden McCaskill, Bishop Thomas, Martin Cooper, Savion Wilkerson. I mean, all the 41 guys who got up out of there. There's the number one reason I hear them say is because they want to go somewhere where they can develop. They know they're not finna develop at Colorado because Coach Prime is not focused on it. You Prime puppet so stuck up his ass, y'all don't see that. He's focused on getting Shedeur and Shallow them in the league. Travis too, whatever. But Prime is on a mission for his sons. That's what he in that motherfucker for. He's not there to build no dynasty. That's what I'm upset about because I was hoping he would stay there and take over college football. Because even though we do got 15 other black head coaches, those other coaches don't have the mind in football that Prime has. Now, don't get me wrong. Prime ain't did nothing for the black community but play football, throw a football, run a football, juke and jive and dance and shit. So we just talking football. I ain't talking nothing personal about Prime. I ain't talking about nothing political, nothing like that. We talking sports, football. When it comes to that, none of these other coaches have the credentials or have the resume, the gold jacket, the standard that Prime brings to the table. So I'm pretty sure he feel like he can treat these kids anyway. Because he been there, done that. I hear him say it all the time in these interviews. Oh, I've been the kid, I've been the parent, and I've been the coach. He been all this, so it ain't nothing nobody can tell him. You see how arrogant and it's a thin line between confidence and arrogance, man. I mean, you gotta distinguish between the two. You gotta look between what the man doing. If he'd have came out last year and they'd have won about 8-9 games, it'd be like, all right, Coach Prime can coach. But right now it's looking like you can't even really coach, and then you steering these guys the wrong way in a way. You're not really building a solid family foundation. Even though you're speaking it, you're not doing it. Your actions are not showing it. That's all I'm saying. So with these players leaving, your core guys leaving you, it's just like some of your children leaving you. Man, we gotta get the fuck away from this man. And then you got new transfers coming in who don't know him. Of course, they got a different feeling about it, but they finna see after this year with. Flashing lights ain't for everybody. It's another reason why the dynasty over with, because you don't put all these cameras in there, all these kids' face, and they really don't like that. I honestly can say that me watching Well Off Media last year before that, and even when they was back at Trinity and stuff like that, I can when I seen the cameras get to Colorado that first year, I can sense and see in the guys' eyes, because eyes don't lie. I can see in some of them guys' eyes that they like, man, Bucky, get that camera on my face, man. What, like Bucky, man? Like, come on. Don't nobody want that camera all in their face when they trying to focus on what they here to do. Them guys up there, they got school work, they got relationships on their mind, they got their parents on their mind, they got stuff going on back at home, and most important, they got football on their mind. They got to get out here and play D1 top football and try to make it to the NFL. And you sit up here with a camera in their face. Now, I don't know about you or y'all, but me, I know being in front of a camera will make you kind of act a little different or do things a little different. It depends on who you are. If you're a person that's shy, not really into the limelight, you ain't really going to be yourself on the camera. You're going to be yourself when that camera go off. When that camera go off, you're going to be like, man, whoo, glad this over, you know. Some of them guys a lot of them guys probably feel like that. But if you're a flashy guy like, you know, Shiloh and them and Shedeur, you know, the camera been around them all their life. That's what they used to. So it's nothing to them. But just because you're used to it, that don't mean you have to force it on these kids. And that's what Prime has done. That's what Bishop trying to expose to y'all. All them flashing lights is really been a distraction. And a lot of people have said that, but I think that the proof is in the pudding. You've seen a 4-8 season, and you see these players leaving, getting up out of there. Move them cameras. Y'all need to record probably every Sunday or something. I'm not knocking nobody's views, nobody's YouTube money, none of that shit, because I don't do that shit for now. I just want to get on here and speak shit a lot of people don't say. That's just type person I've been all my life. I'm going to say some shit that motherfuckers just don't like, and I'm going to say some shit that everybody want to say, but really don't want to say it because they know it's going to hurt some feelings. That's just me. I'm controversial, like it or not. And I feel like, just my opinion, y'all should get them goddamn cameras out of them kids' face and bring them cameras out maybe once a week or something. You know, every scrimmage or something like that. Or one workout or something. Y'all got them cameras in them guys' face every single day. They cannot focus. Flashing lights is not for everybody. Another reason why this Dynasty over with, all this phony kicking it. Like I've been telling y'all, been a lot of phony kicking it up in that motherfucker. And I just seen it. Especially now, Coach Nick Williams. I don't know you personally. I don't know nothing about. I'm not knocking you or Bill or Tim Brewster, none of y'all. Even Sean Lewis. I'm not knocking none of y'all guys. You know, I fuck with all y'all because I know y'all history a little bit. Y'all are good coaches. So this is not no knock at y'all. But when y'all was on them cameras, well-off meeting, when y'all, I could see in y'all eyes, y'all didn't like this shit. I could see it, especially in your eyes, Nick, because you was just too cheesy. I mean, you be cheesing on that camera, and I could just see it in your face, like, man, bro, I really don't want that camera in his face, bro. Like Bucky will run up on you in the office and shit. You in there trying to focus on your work, and tell him what you were doing, game planning, trying to focus. He come with the lights and camera, like, bro, get that camera out my face. I'm trying to focus. And I could see that in y'all's face, but that's no shade at you. I'm not saying you a bad person or something. I'm not saying it. I'm saying that them cameras and stuff was a distraction, y'all. That's why you at Syracuse now. That's why Sean Lewis gone. That's why a lot of these coaches gone. I'm not gonna sit here and say that y'all were the best coaches or y'all the greatest coaches ever. But at the same time, I think that y'all would have stayed if it wasn't so much phony shit going on with them cameras on. Because Coach Prime do a lot of talking. A lot of good talking with them cameras on. But when them cameras go off, these guys are saying that he doing otherwise. That he talking to these kids crazy. Talking down on them. Ain't even really building them up mentally. Just breaking them down. You ain't a dog. Get the fuck out of my face. Oh, take your shoes off before you come in my room. All this goofy ass shit. So it's way too much favoritism. The phony kicking is a part of it. Because I'm pretty sure them coaches could sense that favoritism. Put the ball in Shedeur's hand. Put the ball in Shedeur's hand. Get the ball to Travis. Get the ball to Dylan. Put the ball in Shedeur's hand. Put the ball in Shedeur. I'm pretty sure them coaches can sense that because Coach Prime, as a head coach, he is over the play calling. Even though you have your coordinators. That's what they do. They coordinate stuff. What you want to do, coach? Oh, I want to take this angle. Okay, now your coordinator sit down and create a playbook based on what the head coach wants to do. Defense the same way. Head coach, what you want to do? Oh, I want to go this way. So the defensive coordinator going to sit down and write out a playbook based on what the head coach wants to do. So based on what the head coach is wanting to do, keep the ball in Travis' hand, keep the ball. I'm pretty sure a lot of them coaches was like, man, this shit is not going to work deep down inside. They didn't say that to Coach Prime, but I bet you a lot of them were like, man, this shit ain't going to work. Hell no, this shit ain't. Way too much favoritism. Overpassing cost them games. Travis was overplayed, and I think Travis only really stayed because NIL. And Shalimar even left. And that's one thing I want to talk about. I seen where Shalimar, her mom, spoke out about how Coach Prime said she was stupid for leaving. And I want to say to all you prime panty droppers out there, all you prime puppets, prime mets, all you prime pussies, that Shalimar was not wrong. And I'm from Alabama. I'm going to an Alabama A&M basketball game. We're gonna go check them out because I'm a supporter. I'm pretty sure when she was at Colorado, her dad wasn't really supporting her wholeheartedly because she wasn't starting. She wasn't playing. She wasn't doing it. You know how coach is. Oh, you ain't starting. You ain't doing it. You ain't working in practice. Here. First of all, Shalimar her mom was exactly right. I'm siding with them on this one. She was not recruited there. She's only there for her dad. They're not just going to play her just because that's her dad. She was not recruited there. None of them coaches know nothing about her game or nothing. All they can do is watch her in practice. The girls that they have playing at Colorado, they already been recruited there. They already have their people. Alabama A&M actually recruited Shalimar. They know her. They seen her develop. They know where she's from. They know her game. They actually know where they're going to play her in their system at Alabama A&M. So for all you prime pussies out there that get on here and say, "Oh, she just want attention," it's some real goofy ass men out here. I'm gonna just tell y'all that, man. Some goofy ass, puss ass, weak ass men. That's why a lot of this shit be going on like this. So why you got these channels and shit, these motherfuckers out here kissing his ass left and right? Because there's a lot of weak ass men out here. I'm just telling y'all, man. To really shoot down a young girl, you gotta be a weak ass dude to like not take her side. Like, what the fuck wrong with y'all, man? Wrong is wrong. I'm just putting it what it is. And a lot of you grown ass men is wrong with what y'all doing, and it's the reason why this Colorado shit is crumbling the way it is. Is Shedeur really like that? This is something I want to hit on. A lot of people is not hitting on at all. Shedeur, is he really like that? Now I know people gonna say, "Oh man, this man just on here hating. He just hate." But I'm not hating on nothing. I don't even like Auburn quarterback Thorne. I think that Hugh Freeze is stupid for not spending money on a quarterback. Yeah, it's NIL season. You got to spend some bread. I think Auburn really fucked up when they let Cam Ward go to Miami. Because now Miami is looking like the favorite to win the championship. I'm just put it out there like right now. Miami looking like they're gonna be Miami, Florida State gonna be tough. That's crazy. It's going back to the early 2000s. Auburn, it's gonna be rough. We got some good guys, but that quarterback situation is gonna be a little tricky because Alabama gonna come back strong. Even though people Saban ain't going nowhere. Saban gonna keep his seat. He gonna be right there as a mentor. And Alabama and Washington has fused together. That's all happened. And like I said, it's gonna be hell for anybody fucking with that SEC down there and that ACC this upcoming year. But is Shedeur really like that? After a 4-8 season, then he claimed he had no line. Now I'm put it like that. Put it out there. This is my opinion about Shedeur. He has a great arm, mid-range, short range, stuff like that. He makes smart decisions with the ball. He really do. He's not gonna throw no crazy ass pass. Most of his what he had 2 or 3 interceptions or something like that. Most of the interceptions on tips or just some overthrow or some shit. He got great character. Like he's not a hothead. He's not a guy that's gonna cause problems in the locker room. He got great charisma. Got a great style about himself. So and he's a pure athlete. I mean, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", something like that. I think he's 6'3", but he's a pure athlete straight up. The only thing about Shedeur that I think is not gonna make him like that, he's inaccurate in crucial moments. Like when it's a crucial time of the game, we really need this first down. He'll overthrow it. He'll underthrow it. He'll throw it too smart. He'll stop it. You know, he'll get sacked. He won't throw the ball away when the defense blitzing him. Like it's a lot of things that as a quarterback you just have to do. You just have to in order to really determine the outcome of a game, whether you win or lose. And throwing the ball away, scrambling out of the pocket, some of them crucial moments. And I just don't think Shedeur is consistent when it comes to that. So he's inaccurate in crucial moments, and he can't really run. He can't pick his feet up off the ground for real. And he don't have a deep ball. I know a lot of y'all might be, oh man, Shedeur can't throw that ball really. He's not really accurate on the deep ball. Wow. Like a Michael Vick or Cam Newton or Tim Tebow, something like that. So you have to take that into consideration when you're talking about a top 5 pick in the NFL. Because if we're talking top 5 pick, like Deion said, he said Shedeur gonna be top 5. So You talking Michael Vick, Cam Newton style status. Y'all think Shedeur really like that? Now, he said he going to the Broncos. He want to go to the Broncos or the Falcons, right? That's what Prime say. Now, this is why I think the Falcons in the NFL said a big fuck you to Prime. Because Michael Penix Jr. is with the Falcons. Bo Nix is with the Broncos. So they go to two teams that Shedeur supposedly supposed to go in the first round next draft. They already got their quarterback. So that's a big fuck you to Shedeur and
congratulations,
Dion. So
you guys
at the same time, they're gonna have to.
Drafted.
At the same time, they're gonna have to.
Interview me.
They're gonna have to bow down to Dion in some type of way because he got a little pull. You know, he got some shaky pull. So just like LeBron and Bronny, you know, this gonna be that same type of situation. You know, Shedeur gonna go somewhere because he gonna sell tickets. People gonna be excited to go see his son play and all this, that, and the third. But at the same time, I feel like on a grown man NFL scale, just like Bronny and NBA, you gotta have the talent to show up, or otherwise you're gonna go up there and get embarrassed. Unless they rig it up for you where you don't, you know. But other than that, I don't think Shedeur is really like that. I don't think he's a top 5 pick. I think, you know, late first round, second round, you know, get him on a team where he can come in as a backup and learn the game, and then step in there and get get his accuracy down all the way to a T, and get him where he can pick his feet up and run the ball, because he don't pick his feet up when he run. Every time Shedeur take off running, I be pissed off, man, because he be scooting. He run like his shoes too little or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, another reason why this Colorado dynasty is over with before it even began, because just like Coach Sanders, he's came in way too arrogant. He's rubbed it off on his son. I mean, I was like, now they feel like they just shit. I mean, just whatever. Way too arrogant in a bad way. Now it's a thing of being arrogant and good and confident, stuff like that. But these guys are just arrogant to the point where they feel like they can't do no wrong. That nothing they do is wrong. That's why that Stanford, y'all remember that Stanford game last week? They was up 29-0 at halftime. And what they say Shedeur was doing at halftime, selling his merchandise on Instagram. Way too arrogant. You just way too arrogant, dog. So what happened after halftime, after that Stanford game? They came back and whooped their ass. They came back, they whooped their ass in the second half. But then after a 4-8 season, having a 29-0 lead at halftime and blowing it, and then getting your back blew out all season because you claim you ain't got no line, but I think it's just because overpassing and you don't know how to run and you don't know how to get rid of the ball. This man come out and say, if you're not playing here, that means you're not good enough. If you're not playing here, you're not good enough. And then they say, I don't even remember, dude, to be honest, bro had to be very mid. Talking about Xavier Smith, I believe. Dude had to be very mid. Shedeur, I hope you see this video. Shedeur, y'all are mid. 4-8 is mid. That's borderline mid. It's almost garbage. You are a mid quarterback, bro. I like Shallow game, but Shallow is a mid safety. That's why he's not in the NFL yet. It ain't because he just want to play with you. No, it's because he still has to prove himself. He still has to prove himself to the NFL and to the league, the college league, that he's like that. Shallow ain't really done it. Shallow's a good hitter, but he misses a lot of tackles and he misses a lot of interceptions because he reads the defense, he reads the offense wrong.
Can I get $1? Can you press pause for a second?
But at the same time, I just really don't understand why y'all this arrogant. It's one thing if you really good and really like that, but it's another thing if you just being arrogant and just need to shut the fuck up. At this point, Shallow, Shedeur, y'all really just need to shut the fuck up and just get ready for the season. Coach Prime too. Y'all need to cut the cameras off, shut the fuck up, and just get ready for the season. In order for you to be a number 1 pick, Shedeur, you're going to have to come out here and have a Cam Newton season. Cam Newton 2010, Auburn Tiger. You're going to have one of those seasons. But the crazy part is about Cam Newton, the Auburn team that he had, I believe they was like 8-4 the season before that. They made a bowl game the season before that, but they just wasn't championship contender. They got Cam and turned them into a championship team. So that's what you're gonna have to do this year. You're gonna have to really come out and take them all the way to a championship. And I want to say this right here because of y'all arrogance. They will be a hated target again, not a respected opponent. Teams are not going to want to lose to Colorado. Colorado is going to be the team when the teams play them, they're going to not want to lose to Colorado. They're not going to be a respected opponent. Teams are going to hate playing them because how arrogant they are for no reason. Y'all arrogant like y'all just the shit. So people are going to come in, all right, we're going to show y'all ain't the shit. Y'all putting this target on y'all back purposely for no reason. Arrogant, too arrogant, way too arrogant, man. That's why this dynasty is crumbling right before your eyes. 2024 season for Colorado is crazy. I've already been circling around on YouTube and listening to other guys talking. Man, you got guys saying Colorado might win the championship. You got guys saying Colorado might win the Big 12 championship, even the national, make the playoff and all that. That is ridiculous to me. Even ESPN think that's ridiculous. You know why? Let's look at the schedule. Look at the schedule. Now, mind you, the Pac-12 was the worst conference in Power 5 football. Out of the Power 5 conferences, the Pac-12 was the worst. ACC was even better than that. Big 12 and Big 10 is right behind SEC. If y'all didn't know, where y'all been? Where y'all been on Mars? The Big 12 is like the baby SEC. It's physical. It's big. It's nasty. It's the South. It's hot. You can get your ass scraped down here. So I don't understand what y'all talking about. They gonna run over Kansas and Baylor and all these teams. No, they're not. Yeah, these teams been having rough seasons, of course, but this is still college football. Every season different. You got to bring it. And I feel like Nebraska has kind of upgraded a little bit, just a little bit. Colorado State, they still gonna be the same. They should get that dub. But if y'all remember, Colorado State game wasn't easy. Baylor game gonna be rough. Central Florida gonna be rough. Kansas State gonna be rough because they got Dylan Edwards now. Arizona gonna be rough. Cincinnati gonna be rough. Texas Tech gonna be rough. Utah gonna be rough. Kansas gonna be rough. Oklahoma State gonna be rough. The only one they really might run over is Central Florida. They might scrape them. They might get them. But look here. I'm going to just put it out there. ESPN has North Dakota State. If y'all go look this up, they got North Dakota State +7 against Colorado, which means that they don't expect Colorado to blow this team out. They expect it to be a close game, and if North Dakota State can hold this thing tight and maybe lose by 3 or lose by 6, that's considered a win. That's considered you win. You're going to win your money. But if North Dakota State come out here and win, if they beat Colorado by more than 7, by 7 or more, oh, man, you triple your money. You see what I'm saying? So they really don't see Colorado upgrading the way everybody think they are. They think, oh, we got these recruits in. We got Jordan Seaton. We got blah, 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 blah. Y'all ain't really upgrade like y'all think because everybody gone. Everybody leaving too. And some of these guys y'all getting in, they can't compare to the guys that these other teams get in, like a Miami and Georgia, Alabama. These teams getting guys 5 stars over and over. Colorado ain't get it like that. Y'all really are sucked into the hype. And ESPN with this report right here, ESPN is just really letting the world know that, hey, stop feeding into the hype. That first game of the season gonna be rough. And if they got North Dakota State just losing by 7, you can only imagine what the rest of their schedule gonna look like. Because North Dakota State playing against Kansas or Cincinnati, I'm pretty sure the spread will be a little wider. But what I want to say about North Dakota State is this is a organized program. This is a well-oiled machine. Colorado is not finna play no pushover the first game of the season. This is a team that's gonna come in and want to beat Colorado. So me personally, I'm gonna just gonna say it. I've already said it in my last video. I got Colorado losing this game. And when they lose the first game of the season against North Dakota State, that's the end of their dynasty. That's it. That's gonna pop all the air out of the balloon. Straight up. Prime ain't the only one, y'all. Prime is not the only one. I'm really tired of you Prime puppets really kicking this man ego. I even got people on Facebook talking about Prime doing it for the culture. Do y'all know it's 15 other black coaches? It's 15 other guys in the game doing it for the culture. Fran Brown at Syracuse, most definitely. Sharon Moore now took over at Michigan. James Franklin, Deshaun Foster. I mean, come on, man. I mean Tony Allen. Look, it's really funny the way, not Tony Allen, but Tony Elliott. I'm sorry. It's really funny, man, the way you don't hear about a lot of these other coaches the way you hear about Prime, because Prime got all these cameras in his face. But at the same time, you don't hear these other players talking about these other coaches like that. You don't hear these players talking about Fran Brown or Sharon Moore like that. You don't hear these guys talking about Deshaun Foster like that. But y'all so stuck up Prime's ass, y'all sit up here shooting the kids down. So that's why this dynasty is over. Because y'all have lost focus on what's going on. Y'all lost focus on football and the principles and developing these guys into athletes and developing these guys into future fathers and coaches. Prime say he doing it, but he's not doing it physically, mentally, spiritually with these guys. He's bringing them in there, treat them like shit unless they show up and show that they're a dog in his standards. If they're not a dog in his standards, he going to push them to the side. He going to ignore them. He going to treat them like shit. You see how he even do his daughter, his own daughter. Oh, she left. Oh, she's stupid. What? She going to a better opportunity for herself. Oh, she's stupid. Then you got Shiloh. How long do Shiloh got in college? That's what I really want to know. But I like Shiloh game, though. I can't wait to see him out there, man. I think he still had the biggest defensive play of the year last year. That interception return, that was the biggest defensive play of the year in college football last year. I mean, when he picked that off and ran it back, man, the world went stupid. Because if y'all remember, it was dead up until that point. We thought Colorado State was finna score and shit. It was all dead and shit. Goddamn, Shiloh popped it out. So shout out to him, but still, I don't understand why he ain't went pro yet. That just let me know that he still got some work to do. But at the same time, like I said, Prime is not the only one. This dynasty is crumbling right before your eyes because y'all putting too much shit up this man's ass. So you have to just really, really calm down. Stop with the hype. Even Bucky done told y'all in the video, y'all have to stop. But Bucky, you can't come out and say stop if you ain't stopping. You got to cut that camera off. You don't need them cameras on all goddamn day, every day, all day. All you need is to record when it's game time or record when it's practice or scrimmage or something. Keep it settled. But you got to keep it discreet. A lot of these guys want to keep what they doing and working on undercover. You always show up at the game for the cameras. You don't show up at practice for the cameras. Practice and all that and working out is behind closed doors. That's where you work at. That's where you're supposed to be private, because you work hard. You get to work to your full extent. You ain't got nobody watching. You can do the things that people can't judge you for doing when you're working out and all that type of shit. The way you work out or what you're doing, you got your privacy. It actually makes you work harder when you're in your privacy. But when you got them cameras in your face, certain angles you don't want people seeing you at. Certain shit might fall out, some might fall off. So everything ain't for everybody to see. So y'all have to understand that just because y'all been on camera all y'all life, that don't mean them guys want to be on camera all goddamn day. So man, shout out to all the guys that's leaving. I really hope y'all find somewhere stationary and somewhere that's going to develop y'all into the players that y'all want to become, so y'all can continue to love the game and play the game that y'all play. Because I love football too. And I'll tell you, I'm raising a son now, and I'd be damned if I let him be in a situation where the coach treating him like shit when I know he's a great player. So shout out to all the parents out there who's supporting their children on what they're doing. So make sure that you prime pussies out there don't ignore what's really going on. And it's these children. It ain't about Coach Prime. It's about these children. So yes, the Colorado Dynasty is crumbling right before your eyes. So get ready. First game of the season, mark my words. If they take this L to North Dakota State, it's over.
We had a whole Super Bowl just to party that shit out.